Anthony Edwards, you sprint back on defense to the corner and get your back to the baseline. This is not sprinting back. And look at this. When you're guarding like this, you're easily susceptible to this. Cannot backpedal in transition with De'Aaron Fox, okay? You've got to sprint back so you can get your feet set. Look at this. If you just backpedal, he is just going to outrun you. Why can't Anthony Edwards just slide his feet here? Look at this. Why do you have to gamble there? Look, you just... God. Austin Rivers is going to do what you can't do, which is feel out a screen that never gets set. Look at Austin Rivers is trying to be screened. Well, there wasn't a screen. So now you just can't guard. Terrible switch. Okay, forget the fact that there isn't even a screen being set. If you're switching this screen, you need to be level to this player right now, and this player needs to drop immediately. Look at this. You are not ready to guard on a switch, so you have no chance now of guarding the ball. So Rudy Gobert is guarding right here in the paint. So D'Angelo Russell has to guard Domantas Sabonis. Like, he's coming here. Like, you need to guard. Stop. Rudy Gobert's got to stay here now. It's over. Rudy Gobert can't come up and you come down. This is just going to be a dunk. Like, what are the Timberwolves exactly doing here? This is a down screen out of a baseline, out of bounds. Rudy Gobert can't be standing in the paint. There's no one there anyways. You got to get up. You got to get your arms out so this player cannot curl. This player will have no time to get over the screen. But Rudy Gobert's nowhere to be found. Herter just curls right off of it, draws Gobert, Sabonis wide open. Okay, Kyle Anderson right here. You got to be in a defensive stance. If you're playing the gaps, your feet have to be set. Look at Kyle Anderson. See how his feet are moving inward? So now he's not going to get outward. Can't guard like this if you're Austin Rivers, okay, for a lot of reasons. In this case, because it's if your back is to the baseline, you're seeing man, you're seeing ball. This isn't going to happen. See, look what happens when you're guarding like this. De'Aaron Fox gets you leaning this way. Whoops, he's going the other way. Okay, so Matt Ryan has no chance of guarding De'Aaron Fox. I mean, all he does is backpedal. Now, it's clear here he wants to send De'Aaron Fox here, and you have a defender right here in the gaps. So, if you want to force De'Aaron Fox here, you need to get really up and force him here. You're giving him space to cross over away from that help. This ball screen is set way too low on the floor for the weak side defender to do anything else. Now, again, you're running drop coverage. There's no backside help for Domantas Sabonis, so Gobert's got to stay with him. So this player's got to come all the way over. De'Aaron Fox cannot come through this area right here, okay? And if a kick-out pass gets made here, this player rotates here, and then you come all the way there, all in unison on this first kick-out pass. But you can't just, I mean, yeah. Your man's not even the picture. If you're Rudy Gobert, you need to slide over here. Like, De'Aaron Fox should not be able to just come this way without... I mean, there's just no reason for you not to be there. What is Anthony Edwards doing here? Okay, De'Aaron Fox goes up with this shot right here. Okay, stop. Why are you not getting into your man? Boxing him out. Like, what are you... Of course. Of course. Can't play off De'Aaron Fox. Now... Austin Rivers needs to get in defensive stance and move slightly over. You got to get up here if you can't guard him one-on-one and force him right into this gap help. I can stunt, I can recover. Backpedaling on De'Aaron Fox does not work. Okay, you're running drop coverage. This ball screen is set very low on the floor. It's well below the three-point line. Stop. So this player's got to drop. This big, there's no backside help for this Kings man rolling. So this big for Minnesota can't really guard the ball. He's got to stay down. So you got to cut this dribble off here. And again, same thing. This player stays up on a kick-out pass. You rotate here. This player rotates here. You go into the corner. Okay? But look at this. I mean, this is a 2-on-1. If I'm Noel right here, right now, so you see this handoff coming? Like, I am working to get up here. This guard needs to come this way, and this is where we're going to drop, okay? Because if this player rolls here, he's rolling into an abyss. There's no backside help, okay? We want this big rolling this way, where there's backside help right here with Anthony Edwards, backside help here, backside help here. See, look at this player rolling. There's no backside help. So now look. Now you've just created a 3-on-2 right now, and, you know... The same thing. See, if I'm D'Angelo Russell here, I'm getting up and angling this player here, and I want the drop to be right here for this big so he can actually stop the ball. Because, again, I have backside help here, and I have backside help here. See, when you run this drop coverage this way, there's really no backside help. This player can't step in because now this pass is available. Okay, and Rudy Gobert has to... So Rudy Gobert can't really stop the ball. As you can see, he just keeps backpedaling. So it all just results in easiness. I don't understand why Rudy Gobert keeps dropping so much. Sabonis didn't set a screen. So right now, you need to stay up towards him. Where's Rudy Gobert going? Like, what? Okay, I don't understand what this Timberwolves player is doing. Like, what? You're angling De'Aaron Fox here, and there's no place to go. Why would you all of a sudden then start leaning towards a screen? And now there is a place for De'Aaron Fox to go. Way too much space here to go over this screen. If you go under this screen, I mean, you're just going too far under. Rudy Gobert and you want to be in the gaps here, and D'Angelo Russell certainly wants this player to come this way, then first of all, you got to be in a defensive stance. You're not. Okay? Get in. All right? Left foot parallel to the block, right foot out wide stance. So now there's no place to go, but you don't have to move your feet. You can just stunt and recover. Okay, but look at Rudy Gobert. He's not in a defensive stance. He's got to move his feet. Look at how far inward he has to go now. And so Trey Lyles, I mean, come on. You're going to go under this handoff. You got to be committed to going under. You got to be playing off now so you're ready to go under. See, look what this Timberwolves player does. See how he's attempting to go over first? Well, now look. Now you're on the other side of this screen way after this Kings player is, which draws a double, which leads to an easy pump-and-go drive for a dunk. Okay, so clearly Rudy Gobert cannot guard De'Aaron Fox, so I want to cut the court this way, okay? So if I'm Rudy Gobert, I am up, and I'm forcing De'Aaron Fox here. Now, this player can not be not in a defensive stance. You got to move in left foot parallel to the block, right foot out wide stance. So now when De'Aaron Fox comes this way, there's a second defender. I can stunt, I don't have to move my feet, I can recover. But, you know, Rudy Gobert just gets cooked. If you're D'Angelo Russell, you're guarding Trey Lyles. Like, you can't... Obviously, you have to stay with Trey Lyles. If you're trying to help, there's no reason to. Because, again, Rudy Gobert can be in help, and Anthony Edwards can force De'Aaron Fox this way. But what is D'Angelo Russell? I mean, that is unbelievable.